Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Keep It Concise. Let's get into the show. Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy, ConcisetheBarber. We are here at the Keep It Concise podcast, man. It's been a minute. I feel like I ain't been here in a long time, but what's going on with everybody? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Had a great weekend. Starting this week off the right way. Of course, we started off in church. Glory be to God. I had a great service today. It was really, really well, and I'm glad that everybody that was there had a good time, an amazing time worshiping God on some real. So hopefully, man, y'all had the same type of day that I did. If not, I pray that this can make your day better. This live that we're going to be talking about tonight, man. We got some interesting things we're going to talk about, some new products. I'm curious where y'all are at with some of the stuff that's coming out. And I also, before we end this live, I have a question to ask y'all. For all those that are the Concise family that watch my stuff all the time, I appreciate y'all. But I have a question to ask y'all, man. Daniel, what's going on, man? Blessings, blessings. Saw you at CT, but I was far away to go and say, I was far away to go and say what's up. What you mean you was far away? You could have just said what's up, man. You could have just said what's up. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You know what? I forgot to add this picture, but it's okay. But ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Look, I'm gonna before I get into anything and everything, y'all go ahead and shout out, you know, where you're from. And I'm going to share this book with y'all. You can find this on Amazon as well. The Anatomy of a Barber from Al's Millions. This is something that I am reading. It looks like a dope book, a dope read. And I'm going to let y'all know once I get done with it, how well it is. And if I feel like everybody is, how can I say this? If everybody really needs to, you know, read this or not. Honestly, I'll be real with you. You know, now I'm doing concise reviews on books, but it is what it is. But yeah. So let us know where you coming in at, and we're gonna keep this live going. I do have some interesting topics, so stay tuned and let's go. Neil, what's going on with you, man? Blessings, blessings. Appreciate you, bro. So, like I said, shout out where you from. Daniel, are you from CT? Are you from Connecticut? Like, for all those that are from Connecticut, yo, yeah, I noticed that the people that I knew in Connecticut, man, they came in like on some chill, like 1, 2 o'clock the next day, like, oh, you know, I was doing this and that. People from out of town, man, we was like days early, you know what I mean? But that's how it is when the expo is in your area. What's up from Barber 504, New Orleans? New Orleans. I've been out in New Orleans. We went to what is that? Where did we go? Bronner Brothers. Yeah, we was there. So that was the food is amazing. I'll be honest. New Orleans food, it was amazing. Now I'm from Queens. Queens, what's up? Queens, New York. Baldwin, New York. All my New York people in the building. What's going on with y'all, man? I be acting like I be knowing stuff. I don't be really knowing about New York for real, for real. I know about the 5 boroughs and Manhattan. That's about it. I don't know nothing about no Yonkers, even though I got an aunt up there, but I ain't been up there. But so look, let's get into it. I appreciate y'all hopping on. So look, I'm just gonna ask y'all real quick. Y'all, if you seen my reel, if you seen some content, I think Tank B Choppin got a video out with these. I think he when he came back from the expo, he did like a unboxing on these. Just looking at these, and if you felt them, if you was at the expo and everybody, you know, had that experience, for y'all, is it a cop or pass? Is it like I'm just curious, is it a cop or pass? And if it's a pass, why is it a pass? I've been talking about this I think my last live, I was talking about this clipper and trimmer combo, and I can kind of give the same example again on like what's my what's my thing with compact like clippers and trimmers. So real quick, copper pass. I would love to know y'all thoughts. Daniel said pass, hard pass. Why is it a hard pass? Why is it a hard pass? Y'all know that's my color, so I mean, sometimes, yeah. If it's in the right color, I'd be like, I think about it even more. Anybody else? Hard pass? Or y'all copping? The clipper is manageable. Feels like an instinct, but the trimmer is way too small. Okay, so the clipper you feel like is okay, but the trimmer is way too small. Have you had have you ever had or felt a trimmer that small before? Now there's been some trimmers out that's been very small. I mean, I can name a few, but and I had them too. I'm a Babyliss fan. The Lo-Pros are great. I would pass because I have these items already. Got you. I understand that. I can understand that. They're a little bit different. You know, they do have a few different specs, but I can understand that. Now, y'all see the click lever, right? I'm being honest with y'all. I'm not sure. It could be the same on the Lo-Pro, like the most recent one. Slate gray. Okay. What's up, Woodshed? I can't wait to get a hold of these. Okay. Why? Why you can't wait to get a hold of these? Fader, what's up? Pass. The price is high. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about that as well. I got yet. Got you. So I'm glad you said something about the price. So at the show, it was what, 189, right? The show was at 189. But when you go here, pre-order, y'all see where they're at, right? They're at 149.95. Now, it makes sense. It's Memorial. They got 15% off. And I think they always do 15% off. So let's just say that we do get these from this place. You know, we're paying 85% of this. So it's 127.45. So this clipper is under $130. So if that is the case, do y'all think it's still too of a high price? No, the combo is not 189. The clipper was 189. The trimmer was 169 or 159 at the show. Sorry about that. Most of the times, see, here's the thing. This is what I don't know if some people don't get. When it comes to these shows, right? Most of the times you're paying for the new release of something before anybody and everybody gets them. That's a selling point. Not all brands do that. Not everybody does that. Some stuff is on a so-called sale. But sometimes if you want to be the first ones or the first ones, you're going to pay for the first ones or the first ones. That's basically it. That's a good question. Premium. Wait, hold on. I'm going way too fast. Sorry. You said kind of loud also. Do you even get premium guards? That's a good question. Especially at that price point, you would think so, but we'll see. I have not, but holding them at the CT Expo just felt too small. Got you. So let me just put this up. I want to know to y'all which one is smaller. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up right here. And out of these two trimmers, let me know which one do y'all think is smaller. Y'all ready? Boom. Oh, you not? Oh, I gotta remove this one. Okay, boom. Which one's smaller? What do y'all think these are smaller or these are? Or do y'all think they're the same age? The same size. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Or y'all think they the same age, right? Do y'all think they the same size? I have to find my I have a casing, so I can measure the casing and I can let y'all know. I seen them for 180. Yeah, you're right. They were. They were for 180. Baby was finally thinking outside their big FX and miss size low pro mentality. Plus, it comes with a dock. Yeah, this thing comes with a dock, and the dock can charge all the trimmer, clipper, and the shaver all in one. That's dope. Could compare to a cordless version of Wall Hero size wise, but I enjoy a small trimmer. Yo, I didn't even see this comment, bro. Yo, Woodshade, we be like right here, bro. We be right here. The Wall Peanut. Honestly, I think this might be bigger than the Peanut. I go for the pre-order to save some funds, and I usually save some funds. Got you. My man came out of nowhere. Nick's coming back. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah, they is coming back. They ain't losing this game. It'll be crazy if they do. That clipper is real nice on the clipper. I think the same size probably. Yeah, so they're probably the same size. So my thing is that I'm just comparing it to something that I already had in hand. When I felt it in hand, I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at that. Once you have something that's small, uh now we got to start thinking about, okay, so where's the power going to be at, right? How well is this going to fit, like, feel in my hand with the power and also with the weight distribution? Because sometimes something too small, too light, you could be moving in a certain way. You could be like, oops. You get what I'm saying? So we'll see. Great minds, bro. I know. Facts. They hating on us. It's like, no, I'm playing. They might have fixed the power switch placement on these compacts. Some people don't like the power switch where it's at. I don't mind it. Honestly, I really kind of wish they went to with their push, like how they got the T45s or the Gold FXs, the switch in the front on a low pro. I think that would have been like one of these grooves. Maybe it's just me, but one of these grooves should say Babyliss on it and it'd be the power button. That's just me. I think that would be fire. Wait, hold on. Did they show the core FX line at CT? Good question.
Don't say that as I'm literally typing good question.
Yeah, good question, but they did not. They did not show that. They didn't show the core FX line at CT. So I had a friend of mine. He was thinking that it was two different products, and I think he was thinking about that one because the core FX line is, I think the budget friendly one. I could be wrong though. Mint color CTV. What do you mean, Neil? That clipper is real nice. That color is real nice on the clipper. Yeah, it is. It is. Nah, push goes bad faster. Really? I haven't had problems with no push. Honestly, sometimes depending on how you be moving that switch, some people be dumb strong with it. I think yeah. I don't know. I think that can really like tweak a little bit. I seen more trimmers that got this type of switch right here and trimmers, the connection piece in the back and inside the clipper gets jacked up quicker. But that's just my thoughts. If that's all they come with, I think they're in a lot of trouble. What do you mean that's what they come with? I mean, it comes with a charging dock. I mean, with that price, I just showed you the price. Y'all right now, y'all can get this thing, the clipper under like 130. So I don't think that's a problem. Me personally, I don't think it's a problem. What's the core? What's the core FX? Can we see pics? The flesh light trimmer and clipper. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if they have any footage. I know I seen it. Now I just got to find out where I seen it. I'm in the wrong thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot where I seen it, to be honest, but I know I've heard of it. What's his name? I think Fort Worth. Fort Worth. I think might have had him, or yeah, did a video. I'm not sure. To me, the side switch has less accidental touches. That's true. That's true. They cost too much. Dad, so you wasn't on here when we was talking about the price. So let me just show you where they're priced at. I just said add to the stage. So these are priced at 150 plus 15% off. You get it for 127.45. So it's under 130, Des. I mean, but then again, plus tax, and then you gotta you're probably at like 135. Yeah. All right, so I gotta go back to my own video. We're gonna go back to my video. Hold on. We're gonna go back to my own video. Ain't that something? Well, isn't that something? I gotta go to my own page to figure something out, and I didn't even know. It was on one of my lives. I do remember now. Because he had a magazine. Yup. Not a magazine, but y'all know what I mean. But now I gotta find it. How long ago was this? It was alive. No. Update. No. Did you see this coming? No. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and add this in. And boom. Cool. All right. So I got the video. I'm gonna get past a few of these, and then we're gonna watch the video, and then we're gonna go and see what the core FX is, and then we're gonna get to the next slide because I got a few more slides, y'all. We got a few more copper pass. They do no premium guards. That's how the Super Taper Pro. How much for the small Lo-Pros? Not a good time to misspell flash. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, the side switch is better. Less touches. I feel like if they would have gotten them clippers of 120, 100, would compete with TPOB. Just saying. They are on YouTube page. I want an FX3, that color blue. Yeah, that'll be fire. All right. I'm caught all up. Let's go ahead and add this. Share this tab instead. And let's get let's see what I gotta say. I forgot about this. So let's go ahead, man, and let's talk about this first, bro.
Okay.
What can you tell us about the new line of the Lo-Pros?
So all we really know at this point is the size, the runtime, the power, and then expected release date is like June 1st, which June 1st, that could change at any moment, right? It could be delayed or it could be bumped up. This will be the first colorway they're going to release, okay, with more stuff coming out like towards the holiday season time. So it feels good in the hand. you know, I don't know. I don't think you've seen this, but I should probably have gotten a regular.
All right, so I'm gonna pause this real quick because I think he's going to talk about it, and let me go ahead and expand this. Oh, I'm in the wrong screen. That's why. I don't want y'all to see me. I just want y'all to see just that. Here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go. Hold on, let me do full screen. Yeah, we can do this. Okay.
Lo-Pro to compare, but
Okay.
this is pretty true to actual size. So it looks about 30% smaller than the original.
I'm gonna get you big screen. Give me a second. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So this is, I mean, it's hard to tell in this picture, but I guess the regular Lo-Pro comes down to about, I mean, you add about another 20% at the bottom, and that's the,
okay.
So they're definitely smaller. They don't look smaller in this image. I guess the trimmer looks a little smaller, but they're definitely compact. And just the specs. I mean, the specs that are found here. I mean,
So they're gonna lower the price on something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can show you a picture of it. It's,
show us the picture.
You may have seen them. Actually, I don't know if we included this in the video. We shot it, but I don't think we included it. They only had the prototypes there, but these are going to be.
Oh, hold on.
Core.
Hold on. Yeah, here we go.
It's called the Core FX.
Oh, y'all see them, right? So these are the Core. These are the Core FX, and I think they're going to be like $100. Oh man!
Yeah. And they're all compact.
What?
Yeah. So no batteries, no FX1s on those. And what we were told, and of course this could change because nothing's hit the market yet.
Right.
But $99 each.
$99 each, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got hype. Okay, all right. So those are the Core FXs, y'all. Those are the. Let me get back. Those are the Core FXs. So, not sure when they're gonna drop, but yeah. You said the tariffs be hitting on that price. Yeah, yo, that part is real. that is real. Fatal, they doing good. I had to change the bracket because it didn't open up much, but I changed that out now. It's awesome. Best $70 clipper ever bought. Dez. Hold on, Dez. The best $70 clipper you ever bought? Oh, yeah, you never bought the Mechas. You spot on. Campo's going to be so mad. About what? About what? Tito, blessings, bro. What's going on with you? I remember his minis. Who? You remember whose? And new battery too? Yeah, so it doesn't have the FX1 system with the battery. So I do know that you're not going to have to worry about that. I'm not sure if the minis is going to have like some type of dock or they can fit into some other system, but I'm not sure. That's what's up. So Des, is that super taper legit or Chinese fake? What else? Yeah, you remember. Campo made mini clippers like this. Oh, got you. Yeah, he does have a few of those for the FX system a few years ago. Okay. All right, so look, let's get to the next one, y'all. Next one. We'll be doing Copper Pass. This is the Disruptor ZR. We copping? Or y'all like, nah, I'm good. Could I come down more? Okay, there we go. You said all the companies are going to go the compact route this year. Got you. Pass easy, just another vector motor. Nothing special. Fatal, all I know is that it cuts good. Okay. So Daniel said, "Cop, take my money." Why? I want to know why y'all are going to cop it or y'all going to pass on it. Well, Fatal said it's just another vector motor, nothing special. So Caliber, I might cop that. What's the price for those? Glad you asked, Neil. I'm about to show you the price in a second. I held those at Clutch Expo. That is the quietest vector motor I've held. I think a lot of that has to do with how they compacted everything in the inside and also the casing. I think that they did a really good job with that, to be honest. It felt good in hand. I'm not even gonna lie. My thing is this. I'll be real with you. I have a hard time using clippers that have no grip whatsoever at all. It's just a slick back. Like it don't got no finger grooves or nothing. Like give me some type of like mold. So it's metal. They felt amazing. Metal body, too affordable compared to the Metal Instincts. So yeah. Let's talk about the price. It should be 130 max at this point. Solid build, good ergonomics. Well, yeah, I don't know. 180. I have always been a fan of Caliber. Unless they are using a new battery system for the compacts, besides lithium ion, you're constantly going to have to be charging these. So, how are barbers going to feel about that? Great question. 180 way too much. So, I'm just so these are the ZRs, right? So let me just show y'all how much these are. How about we do that? So what I see them at is $239.98. That's the price I see. And this is on Caliber's website. So vector motor, digital display. Let's see, 200 minutes of run, 240 minutes of run time. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see. They got that blue cutting blade that, they wait, I don't see the okay, so we're gonna just assume that it's 10,000 RPMs. Probably revs up to 12. Mm-hmm. The latest vector technology. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We've seen that on multiple type of clippers. Nothing wrong with that though. I feel like if people copy each other, then that means they're doing something right. Now, I do like the color of these guards. I don't like that it's just a single magnet. I don't really care for that. That's just me. That haircut's terrible. But anyway, this is all that comes with it. I do love the color though. I like. I don't know. Like they really rock with your boy Concise. I really feel like these colors is like yeah. Charging dock sauce to reduce battery. What? 239? No way. Yo, I'm just looking at these comments. 239. So way too much. Bye, Felicia. Yo, y'all are crazy. And they don't get that advertiser running on time on these before motor clippers. Drop that. Too expensive. Dang. Buy Felicia at that price. Super Mecca. I know, right? You use the Mecca and then you see something like this. It's like, bro, what are we doing? All right, so look, I'm not even going to act like that's the let's see. I'm gonna go somewhere else and see if that's the same price everywhere. How about that? Okay, so somebody So the ones y'all were talking about is 180, 190. But somebody has this for an interesting price. Let me visit this. Hopefully it's legit. Now, do they have they don't have no RPMs, no, they got runtime, but no charge time. Like sometimes it'd be the stuff like that that I'd be like, I like seeing. All right, so let's see. Hold on, what happened? Oh, I kicked everything off. Hold on, my bad. No. No, it's this one. So they have it for 200. That's the sale. Royal Barber Supply. They got it for 200. All right, so we off that. So a lot of these y'all saying y'all passing on. Mainly, it seems like because of the price, right? Okay, so I'm not mad at y'all for that. For 240, I'm honestly, the lids are dope, but I'm gonna need another blade. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna need another blade, easy. I think that needs. Well, how about this? If they had the trimmer for this, right? Um, I think for the trimmer and this, let me see. It should be like 350. That's just me together, like combo. 350 max. I tell you a clipper I'm reviewing that's small and I can't put down. The VGR muscular feels like a slim, small grenade. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. I can't wait to see that review. Supern is really stepping it up. Going to try the Black Obsidian or Stair sets next. Yeah, the Obsidians is dope. I'll be the only thing wrong with the Obsidians is, to me, the trimmer either gets too hot, too quick, or it doesn't line up well. So you're gonna have to switch out that blade. And also the clipper blade gets hot. Period. I don't care what nobody say. It gets hot. But it works great. I like if it didn't get hot, it'll be a beast. CTB, what do these clippers think? They are charging that type of funds for a clipper. Hey man, hey, hey, bro. It's a lot of brands. It's a lot of companies, brands, industries. You know, bro, you can get a rag right now to wash your body for $40, $50, bro. like when prices is up. To be honest, the barber industry was so much better 10 plus years ago. Barely had any tools, all corded and great Andis T-blade, while seniors, Andis masters, Oscars, etc. I understand that, but I guarantee you a lot of people seeing like, an open lane in the barbering. And I can't say that it was better, because I always feel like we're always going to get the best out of the industry, because it's not that many things can stand the last of time. Like, respectfully, Andis, Wall are still up there. They're still going. And we'll see. We'll see what the other brands are doing. And there are some brands that are really holding it down too, that are coming out. But those hot corded machines had issues on. Yeah, they definitely did. We evolved. Concise. Are we going to talk about the Black High Viz and Super Taper X? All right, so next one. Copper Pass. Fatal is just ahead just a little bit. Copper Pass. Now, I am going to talk about this. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this because I'm not sure that on the information on the Black High Viz. Like, I have to be real with y'all. I don't know that much information when it comes to the Black High Viz. All I know is that they had a limited amount at CT, and I had to buy one. Like that's all I know. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let y'all know my whole concise review on them. I have been using them. I do got some videos and stuff like that. Now, here's the thing. Y'all know me straight out of the box. I like using stuff straight out of the box before I do any modification or adjustments. But if I do have to adjust it, then that means that it's not. Well, I ain't gonna say it. Sometimes the manufacturing of all of that jazz is not, set the way how it's supposed to be set. Sometimes it's pushed back. Sometimes you need to pull it up, pull it closer. But for my liking, when it comes to this stuff, I like doing straight out of the box first and then adjusting it. So I'll let y'all know in my concise review if this black high vis is a beast over the silver ones. Is it even or is nah? I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know. But I've been working with it. I have been working with it. So for me, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's a cop for me. But I'm curious what y'all think. Don't agree with that comment. You have a lot of companies innovating, doing big things. They right. I can't help but disagree. To me, the competition is making everyone step up their game. The bad subpar tools now are better than every tool 10 years ago. Yeah, I can't, disagree with that one. He said, take my money. Cop, if the new blade hits. I like the if. I wish I bought them at CT Expo. Also, when are they going to release? That's the part I don't know. I do not know when they're going to release. Hopefully I can find something out within the next 2 weeks. But yeah, we'll see. How is it? Does it need modification? You know what, Neil? I'm not sure if it needs any modification at all. But I have been using, for me, it's all about hair texture. Every hair texture, I need this thing to perform the way that I'm expecting it to perform. That's like the best way to put it, because I know this is a deep tooth, right? This is a deep tooth trimmer. So a deep tooth is it performs a little bit different than a shallow tooth, but it either means that it can do everything that the other one couldn't. You get what I'm saying? Or it just does something okay. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna let y'all know. I know y'all want to know. So, like, for real, I know y'all want to know, like, right now. But I'm gonna have to let y'all wait for the concise review on some real. Cop easy. Hope the blade hits like the OG. It might be better. It might do a little bit things better than the original. We'll see. I like the color of the high vises in the D2 blade. Yeah, absolutely. COVID hurt the industry in Canada. Way too many shops now. Less people go to the barber now. Lots still have wife cut hair, or they get cuts every 3 months instead of every 3 to 4 weeks pre-COVID. And you might be right. You might be right with that one, but I will have to say, if that's what changed, then barbers need to change. Barbers can't continue to operate the same way they used to before COVID. So your mindset has to elevate, just like how everything else elevated. Why would they go to you before they get their wives to cut their hair? That's the question you have to ask yourself, to be honest. And I feel like as barbers, man, we've been barbers since the Egyptians' time. So if you can't, well, I'm not trying to say this in a way of like I'm trying to disrespect anybody, but if you can't figure it out, or if you saying that it's not worth it or it's too hard, then I would say that this industry in itself might not be the longevity industry for you. And I don't mean that in no disrespect at all, but you have to elevate. You have to elevate. The blade is much better compared to the previous version. AJ, you got them? If you got them, you speak on them. I ain't gonna speak too much on them, but I'm just curious if y'all gonna cop or pass. And what's going on? I'm sorry. Who can tell me about the game? What's going on with the game? For some reason, I must have hit the pause button, but what's going on with the game? Who up? Are the Pacers 3-0 or 2-1? I'm curious. All right, let's go to the next one. Copper Pass. Where y'all at with this one? If y'all haven't seen my reel about this, if you haven't seen my reel, put a 1 in the comments on my Instagram. If not, I'm gonna show y'all. If you did see it, to me, it's an easy cop. Hard pass. Hard pass. Oh, y'all gotta tell me why y'all saying hard pass. I'm curious. I find the barber culture stronger in the States than Canada. You guys have way more population. Also, here, once people get their free cuts at home, it's very hard to get them back and pay. Got you. I will say this. I will try to figure out a way in Canada how to get people to get into the shop. What is it? What is something that men do that, not to say it doesn't require their wives to be there, but what is something that men do? Now, I'm not insinuating that you open up a barbershop and a bar in the same place. No. But what I'm trying to say is that maybe you can have a pool table in your shop. You know what I mean? Make it something, interesting that people are going to want to be there. Why do they want to be at your shop? Other than just getting a haircut, what experience are you going to offer them? That's what I mean about mindset. Because there's somebody in Canada that's doing that. Cop over the compact. Okay. I was disappointed that Andis didn't sell the black taper blade so I can buy for my black masters. What? I was disappointed that Andis didn't sell the black taper blade so I can buy. Oh, got you. That's on the Envies. You sure about that? Let me see. You could be right. And I think they do have a lot of blades, I'll tell you that. And I think what it is that Kenny Duncan, that version of the black one, I think it's just a specialized, let me see something. I think it's just like a release. Just for that clipper. I could be wrong, but yeah. Y'all better cop the trimmer I got and fell in love. Hey, it's different for some people. I notice. Cop all day. I love the versatility and the future of this tool. New York came back and won. Phenom is a beautiful trimmer, but Andis did miss on not releasing a Phenom clipper with the 4-hole bracket. Fatal, did you see my video? You ain't see my video. I'm gonna show you. I have no Andis clippers anymore. I was going to cop the ME2, but backed away after no USB-C. Couldn't use the cord if the clipper was dead. Got you. So for you and however you cut, if you move around much, it having a charging dock to you, it doesn't help. So you need the access of the USB-C. I respect that, but these do have USB-C. So the extra blade brackets have 4 holes. Yes. Are the Obsidian set worth getting? or is the hotness issue too much? Well, for me, it was too much. Just being honest. For me, it was too much. About the Phenom clipper, which is my first pair of Andis, could you quickly explain the guard system, please? Is it the same with walls, or do you need to use the 1.5 guard when doing fades? Well, with the Phenom clipper, I would say use the 1.5 guard. The purple magnetic guards are amazing guards. Like the more and more you use them, you might find them being better than the wall ones. I'm not, really trying to compare them right now, but just the teeth, the size of the teeth, the strength of the guards, just a little bit of everything, you might like it better. But I use my 1.5. I use my 3 guard, 1.5, and 0 guard. I don't even use a 2 or 1 majority of the time, no matter what system it is, to be honest. Change the blade to BaBylissPRO MIM on the Obsidian. You can, but I also noticed that you might have to change the cutter blade because the cutter, for some reason, that cutter blade makes the steel blade warm up. Okay, guys, use the 2 guard close to soften the line. Then the 1 guard halfway open to take the line out. That works too. That's basically the same thing what I said, but opposite. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. That is funny. All right, so Fatal, if you didn't see this, hold on, y'all. I gotta close some of this stuff. I got way too many slides open or windows. Let me get out of this. We're done with that. And we're done with that. So let me show you. I would have to sneeze. Thank you. Why I can't get to my page? Close out of this. Oh, that's why. All right, so I'm gonna share this tab instead. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you right here. This is what it can do. So, all right, get out of here. So to me, that's definitely worth it. Like the fact that I can do that with this clipper. Now, I'm not saying, because I know people are going to say, yo, you could do that with this. You could do that with this. You could do that with that. Listen, if there's another brand that has the same exact type of concept of this detachable clipper blade, that's perfectly fine. So whoever wants to use that, I would say then use that. If it's cheaper, then use that. If the blades are better to you, then use them. To me, respectfully, I like Andis blades. I like the quality of them. I like how well they cut, and I know what I'm using. And to be honest, this just makes sense to me. So it's not a pass for me. It's an easy cop. But for those that do pass, maybe one day, who knows? We'll see. You said the Wall Super Taper X should have came with a dock, brushless motor, premium size guards, clipper. Yeah, they should have did that. And honestly, we could say that with like almost every clipper. Well, there are some rotary motor clippers that I'm okay with it not being brushless. And that might sound crazy, but there are some I'm okay with. Concise. So it's not selling the black taper blade by itself. I'm not sure, to be honest. As of right now, it doesn't seem like it. But in the future, who knows? We'll see. Let's be great. Facts. Appreciate that. Sorry I'm late. I had to fire up the grill. I'm grilling my famous bacon wrap hot dogs. What are we talking about? We talking about Copper Pass.
We're talking about bacon wrap hot dogs.
I know, right? Like, yo, slide.
Nah, I know, don't.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So we was talking about copper pass to the black high vis, to the Disruptor ZR, and to the compact low pros that just came out. So right here, we are here with the Andis Phenoms, if it's a copper pass. Yeah, so to me, this is the easy cop. How's the motor on them? They good for cutting bulk? Yes, motor is good. They are a brushless motor, 7,000 RPMs, and I believe the trimmer is as well. So to me, it's good. Still miss not releasing with the clipper. Fatal, I have to agree with you on that one. I really thought that so I thought I had like one of the first versions out, right? I definitely thought I had one of the first versions. And as you know, they got more to the public, they was going to do the 4 holes, but they didn't. What happened with it? What happens is that you have to buy the blade itself separately, and it will have the 4-hole bracket. Now, what I think will be dope and what would fix the whole situation is that when people are buying it now, that bracket, the 4-hole bracket, can be inside the box, so people can just switch it out if they chose to. That to me will solidify everything. Thanks to you, I bought the Phenom Clipper, Wall High Vis, Babyliss T45 trimmer, and the Supreme Dark 72. I love them all. Mad respect, y'all. I appreciate you watching my content and you deciding on what's best for you and your station. My man got all of them joints. Yeah, that's a nice lineup, though. Is it a fade blade? And do they have the option for a taper blade? They do have a taper blade option. So, yes. And it's so the Phenom blade is its own version, like the phase blade that comes on a Black Master. Just wanted to let y'all know that. So it's that vapor blade, it's that fusion blade. Wall doesn't do a brushless motor with clippers that come with their heavy cutting blade. It's an engineering thing. Got you. I have the Disruptor and I love it. Except it's not very ergonomic. It's not. It's just it's plain Jane flat. It's flatty flat. Table flat. Yeah, but early adapters for the screw if they didn't get the 4-hole bracket. Oh, you just reach. I think it'll be easy to reach out to them, tell them the model number. You'll get one sent to you. I don't think it'll be that problem, like hard. I don't think that would be hard. I don't think that would be a hard problem. Why I didn't connect that to, I don't know. I hope the Master 2s drops July. Yeah, that'll be crazy. In July, that'd be crazy. What do you think? You gonna cop or pass? I got the Stylecraft Instinct trimmer because of your review. Respect, Caleb. I appreciate that. Don't really like the phase blade on the Andis. I had to buy a taper blade from the original Chrome Masters to put on my Black Masters. Man, I love the phase blade. I like, what did you try to use it for? I mean, it could definitely easily be an all-around blade, but there's certain hair textures that thing, it just does some great work. Like I can lay down some waves very well with the phase blade. Where Andis dropped the ball on CT Barber. They didn't show the Master 2 either. You know what? What show was it? I mean, for Barber Supply, we talked about that too. He went to that show and we seen like all the different colors and stuff like that. I definitely thought that was dope. They didn't have it at CT. I was kind of wondering why. Like if you guys are on my Instagram, I just did part 2 of like my vlog at CT, And it would have been in that if they would have had it there, so y'all can see what it looks like and stuff like that. But they didn't have it there. I thought that was interesting. I hope the Master 2 isn't as heavy. As heavy as what? The cordless Masters or the corded? I agree. Andis didn't do no noise at CT. You know what's crazy? Well, I can't say that. They definitely did some noise. To me, they definitely did some noise. When it comes to the blade, when it comes to this the extra blade, it's crazy because nobody knew they had the 4 holes with the extra blade. But I forgot who it was like hearsay, and then everybody started copying them. I think it was like the first day went by, but the second day everybody was like, yo, they got 4 holes, and they started copying them. But because I didn't know, to be honest, until somebody told me. So the next day I grabbed them as the OG Masters. Oh, as the OG Masters. Yeah, I don't think I don't think they're gonna go backwards. I don't think they will go like heavy cordless Master 2 heavy. Like I don't see them going backwards. That's Andis problem. They don't market well. They miss a lot on that end. And the new gen don't look at them. I can't say that. Like when I seen that at the show, it's a lot of people that they was at the booth. They was definitely at the booth. There was a lot of learning too. Like I think how Andis does things, it's like, I'll be real with you. They make you want to gravitate to what they're doing. Like you have to go and seek out like what's going on. It's just not always out in the open in a way of like, hey everybody, da 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 da. They like, yo, we doing some things, but you're gonna know if you really like dive in. If you was sitting down at their booth and they was cutting hair and they was teaching you all this stuff about their tools, if you was paying attention, you would know. And I seen a lot of people with some Andis bags. So, but you know, that's just my experience. You know, I wasn't there all day. Andis markets the cool care pretty well. Oh snap! Nah, they don't market that, man. That thing is just market itself. You see a Barber Supply truck somewhere, and you know, yo, you got some cool care. That's like one of the first questions you ask. I just did that. I had to get 6 of them. I ran out and 1 dropped. I'm mad about that. We gotta do something with the ones that drop, and it'd be a full can, and you can't even mess with the junk because the top all broke. That is annoying. I think I got one more slide for y'all. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I got one more. I got one more slide for y'all, but I think we're done with the copper pass. But if y'all have not tried these yet, man, I mean, if you're curious, I can't really see it going bad, but we'll see. I prefer the level 3 clipper spray. It smells better. Yeah, level 3, like when it comes, they're not a fragrance line, but they care about fragrance, is basically what I'm gonna say. I bought the clipper and I love it. Yeah. To be honest, they surprised me, and it surprised me with this one. They definitely did. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't know. I remember when I first seen them, I'm like, you know, they just gave us a new body, and that was it. But yeah, it's nice. See, look, level 3 is not a disinfection. It's not an EPA disinfectant. Yeah, see, so yeah, it'd be stuff like that it's like, oh, okay. To me, they care about fragrance. All right, question for y'all though. I have a question for all those that follow me and look at my content. I'm curious. Out of the stuff that I do, when it comes to my concise reviews and how I put them together and all that jazz, let a brother know What do y'all think is important about clippers and trimmers that I haven't talked about? I'm curious. Let a brother know. Something I haven't talked about that y'all would like to see. What's going on, bro? Hope all is well. I did that kind of fast. I'm sorry. What's going on, bro? Oh man, New York going crazy right now. They done won the championship again. But nah, I'm playing. That's how they act. I'm just playing. That's how they was acting. So what's important? Like, what's something that y'all be like, yo, I wish Concise would talk about this more. Hold on. No Super Taper X, copper pass. That's a pass for me. Personally. The blade is a cop. The clipper as is, it's a pass for me. Oh, hold on. You can get the Phenom 4-hole replacement on Andis.com, but when you do pick it up, screenshot this. Screenshot this. I got an Andis discount code with 10% off, Concise 10. So I try to tell people matter of fact, screenshot this. Screenshot it. So y'all never have to ask me, yo, what's your discount code? Because yes, I do get those comments very well. All the time. Screenshot. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're back. Go back here. I think your reviews are excellent and spot on. What about talking about the everyday negatives of the clippers, too hot, blade shifting, etc.? Okay. I could take heed to that. I appreciate that. Hard to say you basically hit every subject, hence the name Concise. Thank you, Red Man. Upgrades like motors, batteries, lids, etc. Not factory parts, but aftermarket upgrades. Something that makes your clipper unique. Sarge, I appreciate that. You know, Sarge, I think you caught me like when my YouTube channel, when I kind of stopped doing that stuff. I used to, like, I upgraded my whole senior. Like, I done switched out the lid, the battery. I was switching out blades all the time. And I kind of got away from that. So, I mean, if modifications is something y'all think y'all are like introduced to, then we'll see. We'll see if y'all like it. How do you get the Phenom 4-hole replacement blade? Andis.com. Okay. The way they taste. No one has touched on that yet. Woodshed, you'll be the first one to do it. I believe in you, bro. Let us know. Let us know how. Let us know how that goes. You do great work, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. What's your discount code? Sarge, did you screenshot? Sarge, did you screenshot? Let me scroll down. Sarge, did you screenshot? That's what I'll be talking about. This is what I'll be talking about. So does the Taper X have new stagger tooth cutting blade? Yes. Yes. It does. Which one are modified or adjusted in a certain way for a certain reason? What do you mean? Which one are modified or adjusted in a certain way for a certain reason? What do you mean by that? You said I'm kidding. Okay. Has anyone tried a F32 blade on any clipper for detailing and fading? I still have mine on the Vapors, but I have the stagger tooth cutting blade. Yes. Me. Hold on. Fatal. That's what I did. I had it for a while now. I switched that up. Probably like within 3 weeks of having it. Best decision. And it goes through bulk. I just did a video. Hold on. Because people always think the vapor can't go through bulk. And I'll just be like, why? Why do people think you don't go through bulk? Is it here? It must be on my Osmo Pocket, but I'm gonna show y'all a video of me doing that. I copped them and I loved them. I want to know how to get the 4-hole blade. Andis.com. Go to Andis.com. Oh yeah. Oh snap. We got somebody in. Somebody said a comment. I'm gonna have no comment, but somebody's in the comments. You put in a lot of work. I enjoy your videos because you give insight and your honest opinion on the clippers and trimmers. You study clippers and not just assume. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate that, bro. I hope Babyliss makes a new FX3 trimmer. I believe they are. I haven't tried the FX3 on anything but the Echo Blade and the JRL Onyx is fire. That is. Here comes 360 Jeezy. Shout out to 360. He said that new Wall high vis blade is trash. Like, you got to say it in the way that he says it. I put the other blade on it and it's way better. Okay, so 360 Jeezy said these joints is trash. Jeezy, let me ask you this, straight out of the box, did you try to adjust it or nah? And the only reason why I'm asking this is because I said the same thing with the Phenom trimmers. I didn't say they was trash, but I was like, yo, my Phenom trimmers are good. They do well, da-da-da-da-da. The other people that tried to use it said they was trash. And I was like, well, did you try to adjust it? And he was like, yeah, I tried to zero gap it. Then they zero gapped it the wrong way. And then they had to send it back and all this other stuff. And I'm like, see, if you just left it alone, it probably would have worked better for you. But anyway, the high vis, the black high vis, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it in my concise review. But the fact that this man came over here for 2 seconds just to leave one comment to say the blade is trash is crazy to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't modify mine. I didn't do no modification. Like I said, I do got clips. I'll show y'all. Oh, what up, Jeezy? Nah, this is with a J, not a G. It's all right though. What? Your vapor RPMs with the stagger tooth cutter. I know it's a heavy cutter, so the RPMs do drop. I'm not sure, but it works well. I want that black high vis. What's the setup for the vapors? I just got the vapors 2 days ago, and I feel like I gotta go back in detail. Get the stagger tooth blade. There's a stagger tooth blade that comes with the magic clips. If you ever had that, the cutting blade of that, take that and put it on the vapors. Yo, he said Jeezy sounds. Yeah. I like the honesty, Jeezy. Jeezy, where is the J? It's like be having his modified though. Not all the time. I think what happens is with Jeezy, he rocks them. He rocks them as is, and if he feels like they need to be modified, then he modifies them. Or some that he just automatically probably knows needs to be modified. I could be wrong though. Now you could say the same with your Stylecraft clipper battery life is also trash. That's real because I put a vapor blade on my cordless senior right now with the campfire. I don't have a clipper that got you. What's up, Jeezy? I'm a big fan of your clipper and your channel. He goes, I'm not mad. I did use them straight out of the box and tried to adjust it. Nah, it's loud with that blade on it. Got you. Okay. I don't see why they felt the need to change the high vis blade. I don't get it. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. When you have a trimmer, right, that does something great just in one thing, I think almost anybody would be like, well, let's see if we can do it the same thing, but make it be great in everything. I think it's kind of like an automatic for a business to try to make something work more all around than just one way. But at least they got their hitter though, right? So we'll see. Let's talk about the GZ Clipper battery life. That's not part of the copper pass that I was doing. Yo. You said GZ Stylecraft battery life trash. Why I feel like he got the mask on, you know, when he be acting like how people be acting in the comments.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that's just what I think about. Sometimes I wish you describe how a clipper cuts and like how it may leave the hair texture wise. Okay. I understand. I think I believe, you know, where you're coming from with that. The battery life is awful. Des, you got the clipper?
Oh, don't call out Des.
Nah, man. Des be coming out the woodworks. Des be coming out the woodworks. Like, yeah. Saying, no, I'm playing. Is the stagger tooth blade same on the seniors? Because I have the seniors instead of the magic clips. Nah. If it's not, well, if the cutting blade is staggered, then yes. But if it's not staggered, then nah. My OG high-vis hits, but I bought them because Jeezy said they hit and they do for shout. I mean, I actually sent my joints out to somebody and he said they don't hit. He don't like them. And I said, that's all fine, man. To send them back how you know, how I gave them and call it a day. I'm not sure why some of the high-vises, it seems like hit for some, but don't hit for others. Because to me, them things slice, them things cut. We need that Jeezy and Concise collab. What Jeezy and Concise collab? I've been trying to get Jeezy to do one of my challenges on YouTube, and he ain't do none of them. Ain't no way the high vis don't hit. They do. That's what I said, bro. I was like, yo, what they doing? They got baby oil on the skin and then trying to cut it. I don't know what's going on. Wait, what? I be mad, Jeezy, especially if I spent money in. But I understand. I wonder if it needs to be sharpened. Well, man, I wish I had. If you're talking about the high business still, I wish I had them here and I could show y'all. But I think in my unboxing, I do show like a healthy like visual. But we're gonna talk about it. I can't wait to see what Jeezy got to say about the black high business. If he's doing some type of review on them or showing us how they work. I think that video would be crazy. All right. Anything else? Y'all been giving me some good information, some good insight when it comes to this. All right, hold on. The challenge phase of my life is over. I don't have detachable blades, and I'm not finna in Cali all day. I'm not finna buy them. Send them to me. I'll do the challenge though. Bad. I'll send you the nice ones too. But does the new high blade does the new high vis blade hit? We're gonna talk about it, y'all. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. Jeezy's letting y'all know his opinion right now. He says they trash. He said they trash. I'll let y'all know mine's when I do the video. You'll get my honest review. You know, it is what it is. Why they gotta be why they gotta be black though? Hey man, they were silver first. Yeah. Oh man. Nah, I'm not gonna do a review on the high vis. No need. Oh. Dang. No, the new high vid blade sucks. All caps. Dang. He over here like shots. Like I don't even know, man. That junk crazy. Okay, I was wrong with that one. When is your Stylecraft trimmer coming out, and is it going to come out with the Echo trimmer blade? The Echo trimmer blade. Fatal, you be asking the interesting questions, bro. You that one, what are those, not commentators, like when people be doing like, nah, I don't know why I can't think of it, but not an interviewer. Hey, what's that junk called? Fatal be asking the real questions. When people be like, when the NBA players they do the press conference, the people that be in the crowd asking the questions, why am I having such a slow moment?
They're
what? Yeah, see.
I don't know what they're called. Do they have any?
I don't know.
Interviewers?
Yeah, I guess it's interviewers. He be asking them type of questions. Jeez, that I'm about to dropping soon. What is an MRD trimmer? I just bought some detail. I might just buy the high-vis blade. Detailers, okay. You just bought the detailers. You might buy the high-vis blade. Okay. Got you. My man said the high-vis is trash. Dang. All right. Anybody else got some? Anybody else got some advice for Concise? Or nah? Or we just gonna try to go, or you know, like I feel like we low key going left. I feel like we low key going left. Let's speak up a little bit. Or are we good? I mean, the advice y'all gave me, I'm gonna take heed to it. I appreciate it. Will Jeezy come out with a brushless? Can't take the noise of the vector. You know what's crazy though? I have to say this. The fact that y'all are asking questions about a clipper that he owns, to me, is a dope feeling to have. That he's in a position for people to ask about his clipper or his versions and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of dope. Stylecraft trimmer battery life is great. Nah, Jeezy, you said it was trash. Don't be changing it up. Sarge. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to. Them bacon wrap hot dogs, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. He definitely said the clipper. He said the clip. Look. I said the clipper battery was trash, not these trimmers. See, keeping a buck. Oh, you right. My bad. We be ready. Y'all be ready. I'll be ready. Yo, I think, is that the new Jeezy trimmer with the Echo blade? Yo, Fatal, you search on the black web or something, bro? Like, I mean, I know some stuff, but the stuff you be knowing, bro, it's scary a little bit sometimes. Just a little bit. I guess if you're looking for it, you can find whatever, but hey, a trimmer with an Echo blade though. I want to hear how that sounds. I really do. I really feel like it will help the people that be pushing people's hairline back. Like, now y'all know that's too much crunch. I mean, you done took somebody a half inch back. That's too much crunch on that hairline. All right, so y'all done with this slide. So y'all not even paying this slide any much attention. For all those that missed out on this, go ahead and just screenshot. Let me get out the way. Just go ahead and screenshot this, just so you can save yourself some bread when you in the mood of buying whatever you want to buy with these brands here. If you don't, then you don't. All right. That being said, all right, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Stay safe and have a great week, including you, Jeezy. Respect, Sarge. Have a good one, bro. Does the Phenom clipper to you cut similar to the Masters? As is, come with the Phenom blade, which is somewhat like the Phase blade. I'm going to say no. I'm going to definitely say no due to two things. Because, well, it's because of the blade setup. The blade setup, the cutting blade is different. So the fact that the cutting blade is different from, let's say, the black label Masters, that crunch, that power is different from the Phenoms. Somebody asked me the other day, are you going to pick the black Masters over the Phenoms? And I kind of had a hard time answering that because, I mean, as is, without switching out no blades, I'll probably pick the Masters. But the fact that the Phenoms has the options where I can switch out any Andis blade, then I'll pick the Phenoms. Hey, I knew what it was. I was just asking because it wasn't a real question. It wasn't a real question. I just don't be doing it. I just don't deep dive. I review. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't deep dive in some things. To me, that some people might not like. This. Part of me, but I really don't. I really don't care. It's really up to y'all how y'all want to spend your money at the end of the day. So I'm not gonna go back and forth in a battle with people talking about pricing. Pricing is subjective to everybody. Everybody has their own preference. Some of y'all might like, lobster. Some of y'all might like fish sticks. I don't know. Like, it's really all up to you. I don't care what water it came from. You're not going to care what water it came from. As long as the price is what the price is, you rock with it. That's what you buy. That's just how I am with that. I'm probably just going to stay like that the whole time. I'm just going to let y'all know that now. That's understandable. I got the fat master blade myself. Does the new high-vis hit like the GTX? The new high-vis, so far, what I know about the silver ones, right? The silver ones is the closest trimmer to hit like the GTX blade. Now, the GTX blade can do way more than what the high-vis can do, due to the fact that not only does the GTX blade line up, that thing can bald out. You can use it under the neck. And it's due to the way how they make their cutting blade with Andis. And I don't think there's no other company that has that cutting blade. I could be wrong, but that's what makes it sharp and smooth at the same time. The high-vis, it just hits. There's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I like a trimmer that can do, that one thing very well, because the lifespan of that trimmer lasts a little bit longer. I feel like a lot of times we're looking for something to do everything all the time, and then the lifespan of it might drop. So now my high-vis trimmer might last 2 or 3 more years longer than me trying to put so much on it. And yes, we're just cutting hair. No, we're not. We're not using a pickup truck and we're trying to, haul a camper. But what I'm saying is that the longevity of our clippers and trimmers will last a lot longer if we only utilize that one thing that one product, that one clipper and a trimmer for one thing. But a lot of us, it seems like we always want a clipper and trimmer to do everything. 8 hours of runtime, 8,000 RPMs. Blade never gets hot. Best comfortable clipper ever in life. It comes with guards. It comes with a blade. You can switch out this. It cleans itself. It's the quietest thing ever. You don't even know that it's on. Like, I feel like sometimes we want so much of that when it comes to the business side of it, there wouldn't be no business. They will sell this product one time, and that's all y'all need, and everybody's out of business. So I don't know about y'all, but if y'all ever had a business, I don't know if you operate your business that way. Who doing me? How Sway? Any other questions? Any other questions? If not, I'm gonna go ahead and get another video done. Any other questions? Nah. All right, so I think y'all good. I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. It's been some time. I think the next one that I do next Sunday, Lord willing, either I might have something on or I might have some products with me, and we're gonna do like a live testing of some stuff. I think that'll be dope. What do y'all think? I think that's something I could add to the live. What I'm trying to do now is trying to set up where my camera is going to be. Good evening, sir. I am an older fella wanting to get into barbering. What is your thoughts? I definitely still feel like it's time that you can still do that. This industry is a beautiful industry. You can have a great, impact on people, not just by making them look nice, but also just by, just being a great person, giving them a service and how that should look. So, no matter what age that you are, I definitely feel like there's always room for great people, amazing people to get into this industry. And I think you could do an amazing job at it. Which clipper do you recommend me buying for my second? Well, what do you have? What's your first? And what's your like your hair textures you do the most? Your clientele? Are the gold and black magic clips the same specs? I believe so. Nah, the companies. Got you. Wall magic clip for my second. So you got the wall magic clip. I mean, there's a lot of good clippers out there, to be honest, when it comes to clippers. You can go JRL, Seniors, Meccas, Sabertooths. You can go a few of them. There's so many of them. What's your thoughts on the TLB play? Don't have no thoughts on them. Or your opinion. I don't have no opinion on them. So my response to this, did you that was the next thing. Okay. But yeah, you'll be great, bro. Kiki said I'll get the Saber too. Appreciate that, Kiki. Yeah, the Saber 2s are dope. I like them. There's another, and the Phenoms. The Phenoms are dope too. I was thinking about buying a Stylecraft Instinct. Should I? If you're looking for a vector motor, I'm trying to think about all the vector motors. I mean, the price is up there when it comes to them. If you're going to get them, I'll definitely use a discount code, somebody's discount code. But there are also some other vector motors out there that you might like as well. Caliber, the Disruptor, is really good, to be honest. I had no problems using that. And I think that's around like 180, 190. So that's a little bit cheaper than the Instincts. Not the Disruptor ZR, but just the Disruptor in itself. There's another one. Red Pro has one. That's like the Stylecraft Instinct, to be honest. I'm not sure the price on that, but I think it's a little bit cheaper. I think it's like 160. I gotta go back in my vector motor bag, but there's a few out there. Any more questions?
No.
Oh, okay, okay. What's your go-to clipper? Okay, so my go-to clipper right now, I'll just say 3 of them because these are the 3 that I pick up. I just pick up. So right now I pick up the Andis Phenoms, the JRL, and my JRL does have a fast feed blade on it. But even if it didn't, it'd still be the JRL and my Babyliss T45s. Those are the 3 right now that I'm picking up the most. Like for like low key, them T45s is they up there. I love the Metal Instinct, but I noticed they start getting hot really fast. I heard some have been catching on fire. Yeah, it seemed like that their first version, and I'm not sure about the second version. I haven't seen those videos, to be honest. But the first version, it seems like they had a recall on some things, and they told everybody to send it back. But yeah, if I was you, if this is something that you have a concern with about them catching fire, I definitely wouldn't buy them. I'll get something else. You know what I mean? So there's other stuff out there that you can use that don't have no history of that. Just want to say thank you for all your content and knowledge. I appreciate that. I hope you have nothing but success in this industry, bro. Real talk. I have the metal. Yeah, I had those too. Nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with them. I just found out. I ain't gonna say I just found out, but as using more and more stuff, when it comes to motors, I can't say I'm a vector motor guy. I'm not. I like brushless and rotary motors, pivot motors, corded magnetic motors before I like a vector cordless, to be honest. But look, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. I appreciate y'all hopping on the live, and thank y'all for letting me know what y'all cop, what y'all passing on, and also giving me some insights on how I can service y'all better when it comes to my review. So I appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed night. Have a great week. And let's continue to grind and be successful and give all the glory to God, because We wouldn't be here without them. So thank y'all. Y'all have a good one.